clothes, fashion, shows, trap, house, Maiden, gold. Control the bag now, no need to brag now. Hey, put the mask down.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be the second look in the Soft Glam eyeshadow palette series. In this look, I wanted to do something a little bit more soft and glam. So I decided to do a brown smoky eye, mainly because I haven't done one in quite some time. So brown smoky eye with just some black liner, black eyeshadow liner, and that is it. So really simple, really easy. This is perfect for just an everyday makeup look, something where you don't have to do a lot of work, a lot of technique, or anything like that. So if you are interested in seeing this video or seeing this look, then please keep on watching. Of course, we're gonna start by priming our lids as we do in every single video. This is just going to ensure your eyeshadows have something to adhere to and pretty much something to, you know, stick to and really make the eyeshadows pop, because if you just go in with your eyeshadow right on your skin and it doesn't have anything underneath of it that is either tacky or I don't want to say like transparent, but something that's going to make it pop, then it won't. And that's a lot of people's issues when it comes to eyeshadow and their eyeshadow not looking like, say, their favorite beauty vlogger. That's mainly because you're probably not priming your lids, and that is what you need to do. And I learned that the hard way growing up. I used to like dig in eyeshadows just to get some pigmentation. And of course, eyeshadows weren't anywhere near the caliber that they are now, but back then I used to dig in my eyeshadows to get them to pop. And then one day my mom's like, just use a concealer as your eyeshadow base. And I'm like, you are a genius. You're a genius. So ever since then, I've used concealers. Not really big on eyeshadow bases or anything like that, just a concealer and carry on about my day. So the first shade we're gonna go in with is the shade Sienna right here in the smack dab middle of the palette. This is a burnt orangish reddish brown kind of color. We're not gonna go too crazy with this color. We're just going to do a little bit more so of a dusting of a color. I'm using a Morphe blending brush. It kind of has like a point to it. I don't know what the name of this brush is because I got it out of their iCredible brush set, but if you're looking for some great beginner eyeshadow brushes, Morphe has some great ones. I don't own a lot of Morphe brushes, but because I own a lot of Sigma ones, but I decided to try out just a little of them because they're affordable. So the next shade we're gonna go in with is Rustic. It is a kind of like mid-tone brown. It's a little bit more warm than Cypress Umber is, and I'm just going to take this on a large fluffy or a large flat brush. This is a soft focus shader brush. It's an E52 from Sigma, and I'm just going to pat this color all over the lid, and then I'm going to start working this into the crease. Now this shade is very similar to my actual skin tone, so it's not going to be as noticeable as it would per, you know, say someone that's a little bit darker than me or even someone that's a little bit lighter than me. So it's not going to appear too dark on me, which I don't mind, because as I mentioned in the beginning of this video, this is just going to be a nice everyday, just a beautiful everyday makeup look, something that you could do you know, in 2 easy steps. So say you had to go to work and that was all you could do. That is all you need to do. You could throw on some mascara and you can run out the door and you have some eyeshadow on your eyes, you have your brows done and your face done. And of course do your face makeup. But this is something that you could already have your face makeup done, throw a transition shade in the crease, throw a brown eyeshadow all over the lid and go. Brown smoky eyes are my favorite looks to do. And most of the time when I do a brown smoky eye, I'll use a deeper and darker brown, but just for this instance, I am deciding to use a little brown. So now I'm just going with an E25 and a little bit more of Rustic and applying that into my crease. And as you can see, applying it into the crease is going to give it a little bit more of a shadow. So it's going to appear that you have on 3 separate eyeshadows, a lid shade, a crease shade, and a transition shade, but really you just have a shade all over the lid and the crease, and then a shade in the upper crease as a transition. So it's going to give the illusion, because it is the crease in the socket of the crease where it adds a little more depth, where it's gonna look a little bit darker. So I'm just gonna repack some on the lid and then take a little bit more of Sienna on the upper crease area, and then boom, you are done. One thing, however, I am going to do is highlight my brow bone. And since this highlighter is right here on my vanity desk thing, I'm just gonna use it. It's the Bobbi Brown Bronze Glow highlighter. I don't know if I'm gonna use this on my face, but I used it yesterday. And when I do matte smoky eyes, I like to highlight my brow bone, or when I do any type of matte look on the eye, I like to highlight my brow bone, because if you don't, it kind of looks just flat and just kind of like, just flat, just bland. So if you add a little bit of a highlight, a little bit of a sparkle, it's going to lift the brow and also just add a little pop where your eye will naturally draw to the brows. So now, just at the last second before I was done doing my makeup, I was gonna leave it just like this, but at the last second I was like, no, add some black liner. So I'm going to take some tape and apply it right from the outer edge to my brow. And then just pop that down. And I'm going to use the shade Noir out of the palette, the matte black, and this is a Sigma E15 flat definer brush. I have a lot of these because I like to use some for my brows and some for my eyes. So I think I have like 4 or 5 of them, and 2 of them are for my brows and the other 3 are for my eyes. So I'm gonna take this flat definer brush and I'm going to just stamp this right along the outer edge of that tape. And then I'm going to bring this back in and just kind of stamp, just do like a stamping motion into the inner corner and follow this all the way in. And then when I get in the inner corner, I'm actually gonna move my mirror in and just go in. Hey, Anastasia Beverly Hills just messaged me back on Twitter. She said, so excited to see all the looks. We know they're gonna be just as stunning as this one. Ah! Look at that. Look at that. I got a reply. Look at that. That is so cool, you guys. Because I put on Twitter, like Twitter is, if you want to be noticed by Anastasia Beverly Hills, you want to be on Twitter. So Twitter is the place that I go. And I posted this picture and just said, new ABH Soft Glam Palette series is up on my channel. You ask and you shall receive. 5 different looks coming at you this week. So I, shared this picture of myself, which is my new YouTube thumbnail, and then she responded. I get so excited when she responds to me. I freak out because it's just so exciting. Like, now put me on your PR, sis. Be like, Norvina, hello, Claudia, notice me, put me on the PR. It's like, what do I have to do? Like, do I need to do like crazy looks, which I did more so with the Prism palette, but I don't know. I'm just trying to stay true to myself, honestly, you guys, because I don't want to have to do looks like everyone else in order to get noticed by them. I don't know. I just want to be me. I don't want to have to do like crazy looks. But at the same time, it's like, I buy all of your products. I review all of your products. Like, what more, do I need to do in order to get noticed? It's just a little frustrating, but I'm just going to just keep working, keep reviewing these products for you guys, because you guys obviously like them, and you guys are always like, you made me buy this palette, and I'm like, I am sorry. Don't let me do that. Don't let me do that. Don't let me get you in trouble with your man, sis. But all I did was just stamp that on, and then it kind of did like side to side motions to kind of smoke it out a little bit, so it's not like a pretty line. And then I'll go over the E25 a little bit and just gonna remove some of that eyeshadow. So yeah, and that's how that will look. Like this. So that is it, you guys, for the eyes, mascara, lashes. I'm probably gonna use the same lashes because I really like them from yesterday, the Girl About Towns from Coco Lashes. They're really stunning. So I'll probably pop those on to my face, and then I will be right back for the lips. I don't know. Should we do a red lip today? I haven't done a red lip in a long time. I think we might do a red lip. So your girl is extra as fuck. So that's why I brought out is the fur. I think I am going to smoke out the lower lash line just to add a little something else, because it is pretty natural, and I wanted to go with a natural look, but then I decided I would do a red lip, and I'm like, take it up a notch, bitch. Take it up a notch. So I'm going to put this L'Oreal eyeliner in my waterline and then use the same flat definer brush and Noir and just smoke out the lower lash line. Just apply it really, really tightly. And I do like stamping motions, and then when I go in with the brown, that's when I do like side to side buffing windshield wiper motions. But first I am just going to stamp it. Then I'm gonna take a pencil brush with a little bit of Rustic and just go right underneath, and this is usually how I just blow it out. Just go back and forth, kind of like this. And then finally, I'm gonna take a little bit of Fairy, which is kind of like a yellowy gold, and it's, whoa, extremely pigmented. And just apply like a little dab in the inner portion of my eye. Just once again to like add a little bit of shimmer to the look, since everything is pretty matte. So now for the red lip, this is Seraphine from ABH. And I don't wear red often, so let's just go ahead and do it. Alright you guys, so that wraps up my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's obviously a little bit more, I made it more dramatic than it has to be. It can be a lot more natural, but nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed. I love you all, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. I will be doing a little bit more dramatic looks coming up. I know I've been doing a pretty like easy and softer kind of looks, but I do have some more dramatic looks up my sleeve. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.